And storm crowds are gathering over the India-US trading corridor. US President Donald Trump has declared a stingent 25% import tariff on Indian goods. And that's not all. He also said that there would be a penalty for India's continued purchase of Russian oil. Well, in a post on his Truth Social platform, Trump asserted that while India is a friend, trade relations between the two countries have remained limited due to what he described as excessive tariffs and restrictive non-monetary barriers. However, just hours after this announcement, Trump said that US is still negotiating with India. Trump told reporters that India has one of the highest tariffs in the world, but now they're willing to cut it very substantially.
Modi's a friend of mine, but they don't do very much business in terms of business with us. They sell a lot to us, but we don't buy from them. You know why? Because the tariff is so high. They have one of the highest tariffs in the world. Now they're willing to cut it very substantially, but we'll see what happens. We're talking to India now. We'll see what happens.
Well, Trump did not elaborate the additional penalty levied on India, but he said that the tariffs on India were partially about being a member of BRICS and partially about trade.
We're negotiating right now, and it's also BRICS. So it's partially BRICS and it's partially the trade. We're talking to India now. We'll see what happens.
India's Ministry of Commerce says that it is studying the implications of the move. New Delhi says that it will take all steps necessary to secure our national interest. Now, this explosive move comes just 2 days before his self-declared trade deadline, derailing months of negotiations. Now, India had already rolled back tariffs on key American goods like Harley-Davidson bikes and bourbon whiskey. Talks were advancing towards a broader trade accord, and yet Trump did what he always does, bargain with a bombshell. The same playbook that he used with Japan and the Philippines, now thrown at the North Bloc. But India isn't blinking. New Delhi has repeatedly maintained that energy access is linked to national security and that as a sovereign nation, it will buy from a diverse pool of partners, be it Russia, the Gulf or the US itself. While Trump says that New Delhi treats America unfairly when it comes to trade, the numbers show a different reality. While the US reports a $44.4 billion trade deficit with India, experts point out that the picture changes dramatically when you include revenues from education, digital services, financial operations, royalties and weapons. In fact, the US enjoys a $35 to $40 billion net surplus with India, according to GTRI data. And for more, we were earlier joined by Gaurav Sansanwala, fellow for the India Chair at the Center for Strategic and International Studies. And here's what he had to say. Listen in.
I think there are two things, Shivan. One is that we have to remember that these costs will be passed on to American consumers. So while Delhi is feeling the heat, the costs will actually be borne by American consumers. And so that is the first handle. The longer this goes on, American consumers get hurt in the supermarkets, in the grocery stores. That is one. Second thing is, India has just concluded a fantastic free trade agreement with the UK. And that is likely to give a preferred route of access to UK firms into India. And so US can't be sitting on the sidelines and watching UK get preferred access in India. So that's also going to, I think, play a bit of a role here. So I think the way out of this for India is A, to continue negotiating and continue to obviously work things out at the table. But B, India has obviously been a very open country in the last few years when it comes to signing free trade agreements. We've seen them do it with the UAE, we've seen them do it with Australia, now the UK. And I think that itself, with India opening up its markets to others, but not to US, would continue to, also help, get US to understand that if it wants to not miss out on the huge opportunity that India presents, then it has to negotiate. So yes, it's a leverage, but let's not underestimate the fact that this is not something that's going to affect India alone. It will affect both the countries.